Hey guys, it's Destiny back with another video, and you're watching the Decimania channel on YouTube. And this week is the 15th episode of Wrestle World Wednesday. I can't believe it. Can't believe I've been doing this for 15 weeks. Gonna continue. And hopefully this gets better over time. And not much to talk about today, admittedly. This is kind of going to be me winging it thing, which I always kind of do anyway. But as far as subjects we're going to talk about, we're just going to see what comes up. I just wanted to apologize for not coming up and doing more the past couple of days. It's just been kind of stressful with me getting stuff ready for college, and then probably not going to be able to do it in time, so I'm probably going to have to take a couple summer classes, which is fine, but, I mean, I don't want to take the summer doing classes, but what can you do? But that's why I haven't been on here much, but I did do WrestleMania 19, I did that DVD review. I will do WrestleMania 20 next. So I will do a couple Royal Rumble reviews. Just give me a couple days to kind of get back into the loop here. Tomorrow, I think we will come up and review TNA. And then we're going to do Hard to Kill predictions. And even if I don't get to watch it, I'm still going to do it because it is the return of TNA. But we'll do Hard to Kill predictions on Friday. And then Saturday, if I get to watch it, I will. If I have to wait a couple of days until I can watch it, I'll watch it and then review it. This might have to be my thing from now on. Unless, like on YouTube, I won't get a review. Bound for Glory, Slammiversary, Hard to Kill, and what's the other one that they do every year, the big one. But my TNA schedule might look a little different pay-per-view wise, but we're gonna review this show. I still have the Insiders thing, so that's good. Hopefully they still air their stuff on there. But since we're talking about TNA first, we'll talk about TNA Plus. But please, before we do that, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, give that like button a smash, hit that like button, share the video with anybody that likes wrestling, or if you're a fan of wrestling, subscribe to the channel. Would really appreciate it. Would really like to get off the ground a little bit. I mean, I'm 33 subscribers in, so let's make it 50 by summer. And say hello to Ezra. He's laying on my electric blanket. He has claimed my electric blanket as his. So he's going to be in here joining us for the video. Ezra, you can join us for the video. Say hi. Say hi. He's asleep. He's sleeping. He likes my blanket. He's a good boy most of the time. And Tessa is sleeping in the other room. Alright, let's talk about the launch of TNA Plus. I have it. Couple bugs. Like, I can't exactly navigate everything smoothly yet. I can't get to anything before 2015. So I'm still trying to work on figuring that out. Hopefully they'll update it soon. Because I know everything's on there. I believe everything, like all the Impact episodes, all the pay-per-views. I don't know how the pay-per-views are going to work for afterwards. Like, after they stream, how many days do you have to wait until you can watch the new ones? Or is it going to be like the 30-day thing with Impact? Ultimate Insider where you have to wait 30 days. Hopefully not, because I want to do these reviews for you guys. But I'm excited. We're going to do predictions, even if I don't get to watch it, which I probably won't get to, because I didn't get the championship member thingy. I wasn't paying $200 a year for the pay-per-views. It's not exactly, can't exactly do that right now. I have TNA Plus. I like it. I've been watching the Asylum Years stuff. And then once I get finished with that, I'm going to do all the impacts, including the stuff that I missed prior and after watching it, or beginning to watch it. So, it's good. Got a couple kinks here and there. I'm still trying to navigate it. Like I said, it won't let me go to anything prior to 2015 because it has all the episodes listed or something, or most of them anyway. So I don't know how to. I figured out kind of how to navigate the Asylum Years, and when I tried it with the Impact episodes, it kind of didn't work. So anybody that has it, could you please walk me through that in the comments? Thank you. Like, how do you navigate, say, I want to watch 2004, but I don't want to search it. I don't know how to navigate it yet. I'm still working on it. So that's what I think of TNA Plus. It's good. I like it. I mean, I mainly got it just to watch all the old stuff. And maybe the pay-per-views, if they're on there in time. But mainly I just got it for the old stuff. Let's see. This past Friday on SmackDown, also the same day as TNA Plus launched. Oh, and there's rumors of WWE and TNA working together. They're not true. At least I don't think. That's what I've heard anyway. Anyway, Friday on SmackDown. The Authors of Pain, they came back. I forgot about that for a second. I was trying to think of stuff to come up and talk about, but then I couldn't really think of anything newsworthy, but then I was like, why don't I just talk about what happened on the shows and stuff? And we'll get into some Hall of Fame discussion in a little bit, too. Although, honestly, I might just make that a separate video. I don't know. Anyway, Authors of Pain came back with Paul Ellering as their manager. The man who managed the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal, back in the day. So that was interesting. And they came back with Karrion Kross and Scarlett. So they're trying again with him. I like that Triple H is trying with these people. You know, because Vince would have just been like, nah, he's got nothing, pal. So I love that Triple H is trying with these people. He's trying different stuff and see if it works. You just gotta try and see if it sticks. That's all you gotta do. Don't just give up on these people. You try something until something sticks. Jeez, Vince. So hopefully this works. Maybe him being in a faction and maybe him learning from Paul Ellering or something like that could help him later. We had the Fatal 4-Way, or not the Fatal 4-Way, Triple Threat match that became a Fatal 4-Way in Royal Rumble. It's going to be. We had Triple Threat between LA Knight, AJ Styles, and Randy Orton to see who quite frankly, is going to lose to Roman Reigns at Royal Rumble. And the bloodline interrupted. And Nick Aldis then told Paul Heyman, oh, don't celebrate because Roman Reigns just earned himself a fatal 4-way. Which I thought that was kind of dumb, where Roman came in and just was like, you know what, I'm going to attack these people because I don't want to face any of these guys. That made him look weak, or that he didn't want to challenge any of these guys because he's scared. And my only issue with that, and the fatal 4-way idea is different.
Almost time to restart.
It's different.
4 minutes.
Hold on.
Okay, button. You've chosen to restart your device as soon as
Hold on.
possible when an update is pending. And
Stupid computer. Sorry about that. The computer was in the freaking background. I need to get this earpiece figured out. I don't know how to use it yet. But sorry about that. Anyway, I don't think Roman's losing at Royal Rumble. It's a possibility, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Like, it needs to be Cody and Roman at the Royal Rumble, or at WrestleMania, and it needs to be Cody finishing his story. And then, if Roman Reigns wants to take some time off, he can take all the time off he wants. But Royal Rumble's looking pretty good. We already have a couple entrants declared for both Royal Rumble matches. Let's see, Bianca, I think she declared for Royal Rumble. Bayley did on SmackDown. Becky Lynch is in it. Nia Jax will probably be in it. CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Bobby Lashley is declared for the Royal Rumble. Also, Drew McIntyre has. Oh, we'll get into that in a little bit. That was good. Jinder Mahal is taking on Seth Rollins next week for the World Heavyweight Championship. I feel like this is going to be the Royal Rumble match. I mean, fine, I guess. It'll give Seth someone to beat, but really? Who wants to see that? Seth is better than that. Seth deserves better than that. But anyway, I guess Tony Khan criticized WWE for that. I haven't read the tweet or anything like that, so I can't really talk about that yet. That might be next week's thing. We got off to a rocky start with the Jericho stuff last week, but I want to talk about this promo that CM Punk and Drew McIntyre had on Raw this past Monday. That was freaking great. I never realized how much of a good promo cutter that Drew was. That was good. You know, there could be a potential match between Drew and Punk. Maybe that can be like an Elimination Chamber thing, or... I mean, also, honestly, you could save, if you really wanted to bring AJ Lee back for a couple things, even if it's not like a long run or anything. If you wanted to bring her in for a couple pay-per-views, you could save the Backlash thing. You could do Seth and Becky versus AJ and Punk. Just an idea, but WrestleMania is right around the corner. Well, Royal Rumble is, really, but I don't know. Let's get past Royal Rumble and see what they do with The Rock, or if they do anything with The Rock. I would really hate for them to take this away from Cody. That seems like a Vince thing, not a Triple H thing. Triple H survived last year with the backlash of not putting the title on Cody, but what about this year? What if, Cody goes in and Roman still beats him? That's going to be 4 years in a row now that if that happens, that's going to be 4 years in a row that the same heel champion has left with the title. Sammy and Kevin, they were the babyface main event, people that went over in the main event. But I'm talking about night 2 main event. We haven't had a babyface main eventer at night 2 of WrestleMania since this whole thing started. Since Drew McIntyre. Other than that, it's been Roman Reigns. The only person to main event night 2 of WrestleMania to not be Roman Reigns was Drew McIntyre, and that was in front of no fans. But that promo between Drew and Punk was freaking great. There could be a potential match down the line for those two. Maybe on Raw or something. They're teasing something with Nia Jax and Rhea Ripley. So, if they do it at Elimination Chamber, Rhea Ripley's going to be the babyface. I don't care if she's in Judgment Day. She's been getting babyface reactions in every building they've been in. So, I wouldn't be surprised if she gets an even bigger reaction in Perth, Australia. So, see how that goes. Let's see what matches we have for Royal Rumble so far. We have the men and women's Royal Rumbles. We have the Fatal 4-Way with Roman, AJ, Orton, and LA Knight. And then we have Kevin Owens and Logan Paul for the US title. So, that's what's going on there. Oh wow, what else to talk about here? Trying to think. I didn't really get anything together. He kind of just nothing really much to talk about this week. Other than a couple things that happened on Raw and SmackDown and the TNA Plus. And Ezra is awake. Hi, buddy. Oh, nope, he's laying back down. Hey, buddy. Going back to sleep? You're stretching? Aww, he's a good boy. He's my buddy. He's more affectionate than Tessa. Tessa's my cat, but, Ezra is, way more affectionate than Tessa is. I mean, Tessa will show affection, but Ezra's the cuddler. He likes to cuddle with me. And his daddy. Him's a good boy. Say hi. You want to say hi? Say hi. He's twitching his ears leave me alone. I want to go to sleep. Okay. I can't think of anything else that I want to talk about other than the Hall of Fame, but I want to kind of save that for a separate video by itself. But you know what? You know what? Let's go. Let's talk about this. Okay. So last year's Royal Rumble, or Hall of Fame, was okay. It was Stacy Keibler, Andy Kaufman, Great Muta. Forget who the tag team was that went in, or was there a tag team that went in? I don't think there was. It was Stacy Keibler, Andy Kaufman, Great Muta. There was somebody else. Oh, Tim White, I think, went in. And Rey Mysterio. I don't think there was a tag team that went in last year. I don't recall one. I'd have to go back and watch it. But as for this year, I think we all know who's going to headline it. And that is Bray Wyatt. It's going to be like with Eddie, where they're going to posthumously induct him into the Hall of Fame. His family will come up and give nice speeches, and then we're all going to freaking cry. But as far as other people going in this year, maybe Brian Pillman. I don't know. I mean, Brian Jr. just got there. Maybe you want to wait a couple years until he's kind of found himself there. I don't know. Tag teams, it's got to be either Demolition or let's see. I mean, technically you could put the Hollywood Blondes in and have Steve Austin give the induction speech. I don't know. As far as managers, since they're going to be in Philadelphia, I'm going to go with Paul Heyman for ECW. Or the Sandman. I mean, Sandman didn't really do much in WWE. I don't know. I don't know what you want to do there. Oh, great, my voice is going again. Lovely. Just what I need. Let's see, I'm trying to think of another tag team that hasn't went in yet. Los Guerreros. They haven't went in. What the frick? You like putting people in twice. You can put Eddie in twice, put him and Chavo in. Oh, wow. As far as female, there's a couple different ones. There's Terry Reynolds. There's, especially if you get Goldust somehow. Well, I don't know if you want to do that. I don't think they're married anymore. That could be a good one. If they bring back Goldust, they could put him in the Hall of Fame. I don't know when his contract is up with AEW. Let's see. Demolition, Los Guerreros, the Hardys, which that ain't happening yet. Trying to think I don't think the New Age Outlaws have went in by themselves yet, but you'd have to have Billy Gunn for that. Crime Time? No. I don't know, you just gave Shad the Warrior Award in like 2022 or something like that. Let me turn this volume down a little bit. As far as other tag teams, I'm not really sure. The only ones I could think of off the top of my head are Demolition, which is probably going to be the most likely, and Los Guerreros. I'm sure there's other ones. Hollywood Blondes, maybe. If you wanted to do factions, maybe... no, not the Nexus yet. But you could do... You don't have all of them. You don't have all of them there. Like, Wade's there. I don't know where Otunga is. I think Justin Gabriel is doing indies. Heath is a free agent, I think. As far as I know. Heath Slater. I'm trying to think the original 8, not McGillicuddy and them. Hang on, guys. This freaking computer has restarted at the worst possible freaking time. I'm trying to think of any kind of faction that you could put in this year. Straight Edge Society didn't do much, I guess. I don't know. Oh yeah, female competitors. AJ Lee, she could go in this year. Wow, I don't know. I don't know who could go in. Lex Luger. People have been throwing his name around for this year. Oh, you want to know if you want? No. You want to talk about factions? You would need the Hardys for this, but Team Extreme. The Brood. Although, I don't know where either of those... Well, I don't know where Gangrel is. Gangrel is not available, probably. And I know Edge and Christian aren't, because they're both in AEW now. Oh, wow. Mickey James is another one. I mean, Nick Aldis is there now. Hang on. I had to fix that. Let me see. We know Bray Wyatt's probably going in, definitely. We know that. Brian Pillman, maybe. Maybe this year. Demolition. Or Los Guerreros. Or the entire Guerrero family. I haven't done entire family inductions yet. I think the last family they put in was the Von Erichs, maybe? And the Funks? I don't know. Let's see. CM Punk, you don't want to put him in yet. He's only been there for 2 months. Well, almost 2 months. I don't know. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. Bray Wyatt as the headliner. Demolition as your tag team. Female wrestler is AJ Lee. Lex Luger. I think he goes in this year. And then, if you really want to put a celebrity inductee in, maybe, I don't know. I don't really know. Can't put Bad Bunny in yet, or Pat McAfee. I don't know. I really don't care who the celebrity is this year. But it's a shame that Nancy Benoit, or woman, will never go in. I mean, she could go in. She was a victim of that, I know, but she's not going in. Neither is Chris. Neither is Owen, for that matter. For different reasons. That's probably why they haven't inducted the entire Hart Foundation in yet. The Dynamite Kid. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. He was good in the ring, but he was just, I don't know. Something tells me he was not a nice person. We're coming up on the 10-year anniversary in a couple months of people like Jake Roberts, Paul Bearer, Lita, Ultimate Warrior. I think that's the year they put Mr. T in, right? And then the Ultimate Warrior died a couple of days later. That's a very eerie set of circumstances. Because if you haven't seen it yet, go look up Ultimate Warrior's last promo in WWE, or last appearance. Listen to the promo and then take into account what happened like a day later, not even 12 hours later. He went home, got off the plane, got in a hotel, and died. That's pretty strange. The thing is, he was always worried about him dying young because the men in his family didn't last very long. They only lasted up until their 50s, and I think he was in his 50s when he died. It's just one of those things where it just, I don't know what to think about that. I loved Jake's speech that year. I mean, I love Warrior's speech, but I think my favorite speech that year was Jake's. Okay, so here's my Hall of Fame class for this year. Bray Wyatt, Demolition, Lex Luger, AJ Lee, and Paul Heyman. First, they put Kid Rock in 2018 with people like the Dudleys and Jeff Jarrett and Mark Henry and people like that. I don't know, that's really all I've got to talk about today. Sorry it wasn't much. Hopefully we'll have something a little more interesting to talk about next week. I mean, everything I talked about was fine, but, nothing really detailed. But then again, what can you do? I don't know. That's all I've got for today. Let me know what you guys think of my picks for the Hall of Fame this year. What do you guys think? Who do you think should be in? And let me know what you think of the Fatal 4-Way idea for Royal Rumble. And all that stuff in TNA Plus. All we talked about today. And I'll see you all later. See you tomorrow. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.